Honestly, I don't really think there's anything anyone would have to know before purchasing Squarespace because it's really it to me it seems meant for people that don't know how to do a website on their own. Because it just walks you through everything. So I don't really think there's any prerequisite knowledge you would need. My primary responsibility is really to bring in clients to build my practice, to try to help people with all kinds of issues, trauma, depression, anxiety, OCD, just whatever they're struggling with. And my website is really where I house all the different things I do professionally. So if I do some consulting, if I'm providing a training, if I'm working with students and want students to have a place to see who I am and what kind of supervision I offer, the website just houses all of that. So I use it all the time. It's on every directory that I'm on, and it's been really helpful. I actually didn't totally choose Squarespace. A friend of mine helped me pay for the first month because she loves it. She uses it for her business. She is a full-time healthcare consultant, and I've seen her website and really love it. And she really wanted me to create a website. So she said, you know what, I'm going to show you how to use this. I'm going to pay for your first month, and we're just going to see what it could look like. So I didn't really have too much of a choice, but I definitely think it was a good option now that I have researched some of the others since then. Because a friend of mine uses Squarespace and already had a website, I was able to see some of the template stuff that she was using. And she went into her own website and edited in front of me so I could see how to add sections and how to create a text box and things like that. So it was really nice having someone walk me through it. Later, I did look at Wix and GoDaddy with a different person that was looking to do websites, and that person just wanted to look at different options. So we were kind of going through all of them, and she started to use Wix, um, which I don't really have a reason I didn't like it as well. I just felt like it wasn't quite as intuitive. Um, I think that the pace that we were taking when we were putting in some of her content felt slower than when I was doing mine on Squarespace. And then we looked at GoDaddy and there was something she didn't like, but I can't remember what. So I've had my website for about 4 months now, and at first I did a couple different versions and tried different templates, tried different color schemes, but it was almost addicting because the more you can do, the more you want to do. So I figured out how to do a blog on the website. I figured out how to add a gallery of pictures, and I started with just here's the services I offer, but now there's multiple pages and there's multiple buttons that link to other pages. And the more I did, I guess, kind of the more comfortable I was. So I really enjoyed exploring the different options. And I think my website's better for that because I've taken a lot of time to explore kind of what you can do and um, what looks good and what doesn't. I would tell someone that's considering Squarespace that there's really nothing to lose. You have a free trial for 2 weeks. You can play with it. You can create the whole website really in that time if you spend some time for, on the project. So there's really nothing you're going to lose. It's really risk free. And to me, another benefit of doing it, even if you end up not purchasing the website or something happens, is you get to see yourself in print. You get to see your pictures, the services you offer, the products that you're selling, and it goes from being an abstract idea to this really cool website. And mine, I've had multiple people tell me that they really like it because they feel like it reflects my personality, the colors that I like, and that it kind of feels like me. So um, it's hard to accomplish something like that, to have something that you're showing everyone really reflect your values and your personality. And I feel like Squarespace had um, the things I needed for that to be possible. And then I would also add that I got my domain purchased through Squarespace. So that's kind of a separate thing you have to do, but Squarespace has it all in one place. So if I do another website, I can easily move the domain. And that was just way simpler and way cheaper than I thought it would be.